So Shang-Chi is now being canceled by the same people who were getting mad at me and other YouTubers for simply stating facts on why this movie would fail, on why Shang-Chi wouldn't do that well at the box office. Not saying that it's going to be a bad movie, because I didn't like the movie, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about simply from a business standpoint. I was just stating facts on why I thought that this movie would fail, and it is failing. It is losing money at the box office. Now, maybe it'll have a big jump later on, but as of now, it is failing. And now, Simu Liu, who was, America's sweetheart for about 2 weeks, everyone loves Simu Liu out of nowhere. He is now being canceled by the same people who have been praising him, by the same people who are saying he's the best actor of all time. He's the best actor in the MCU. Shang-Chi is the best character in the MCU now. They love Simu Liu's portrayal. And I'm just like, it's so average. He's so average of a character. He's so average of an actor in that movie. I haven't seen him in anything else. I haven't seen Kim's Convenience. I haven't seen him act in anything else. But in that movie, he was very average to me. I think he's kind of, he has a lot of charisma. You can tell he's a likable person, but I don't think he's a super good actor. I don't think he's a top tier Marvel actor. I don't think he portrayed his character better than most other people in the MCU, better than Tom Holland, definitely better than, Robert Downey Jr. or Benedict Cumberbatch, Chris Evans. I don't think he matches any of them, but, a lot of people are out there saying that he is. But the same people that have been praising him, like I said, are now canceling him. Let's check out what we're going to be talking about today. As you can see right here, this article from Bounding Into Comics says Shang-Chi actor Simu Liu responds to resurfaced Reddit comments where he pinned a sympathetic post towards pedos. I'm not going to say the word, obviously, because YouTube, but Shang-Chi actor Simu Liu responded to a slew of resurfaced Reddit comments. Look, man, anybody who gets famous, they're going to have some stuff dug up on them. They're going to get canceled. You might as well just come out and say everything that you've ever done. Go ahead and cancel yourself before you get famous, because once you're famous, they will do anything. Even these people who are canceling Simu Liu, like I said, are the ones who have been praising him, saying that he's the best person that has ever lived, ever existed in the history of time. Those same people are the people who are trying to dig up dirt on Simu Liu, and they will find something on you, because everyone has it. Anyone who's grown up in the age of the internet where you're talking online and Discord calls, or you're tweeting out. Thank God I didn't even use Twitter before I was, over 20 years old. I didn't even tweet anything. I do it now, but thank God I didn't do it back then, because this stuff happens so much. Simu Liu is not the only one. This happens pretty much every day on a daily basis. It's just whenever it happens to someone as big as Simu Liu or somebody like Kevin Hart, who it's happened to a couple of times, it's a big deal because these people are famous. But usually it happens a little bit before you're famous, like when it happened to Gina Carano. Like, a lot of people don't know who Gina Carano is. Of course, diehard Star Wars fans, probably you watching this video, and I obviously know who Gina Carano is. But a lot of people out there have no idea who that is, So whenever she got canceled, it was kind of on her come up. And that's usually when it happens, before people actually know your name. But everyone kind of knows Simu Liu's name now because he was a star of a Marvel movie. So while it's very unfortunate that this happened, and while yes, I am very anti-cancel culture and I don't think Simu Liu should be canceled, at the same time, it's kind of hard to sit back and not laugh at this stuff, because like I said, it's the same people who have been praising him are the ones that are canceling him, and it's the same people who canceled Gina Carano who are canceling Simu Liu. So it is kind of funny that they're eating one of their own, because Simu Liu is one of those people. He is one of their own, and they had kind of claimed him as one of their own as well. It's not just me saying that, it's them saying that. They thought Simu Liu was one of them. It seemed like he was one of the guys. It's kind of like a Kevin Smith situation, but not as bad as Kevin Smith's situation, in my opinion. In these cancel culture weirdos' opinion, this is way worse. But in my opinion, the Kevin Smith situation was way worse. At the time, he wrote, "Just a reminder that I do not ever advocate for anything other than positivity, positive cultural pride, positive iterations of Asian masculinity and femininity. That means we don't put each other down, direct your frustration at the system that did this to all of us." So he's kind of deflecting a lot. He's not even responding to what he said in the Reddit post. He's kind of just deflecting and just saying random stuff that gets people thinking about something else that's not what he posted on Reddit. In a subsequent tweet, he added, "Disclaimer, if you dig back far enough, I'm sure you'll find a more immature version of me who gave into anger and hate. It doesn't make me a hypocrite, it makes me a human being. Mentalities evolve, we shift and we grow, and I want us to all grow the right way." That's a pretty good tweet. I actually agree with that tweet 100%. Like I said earlier, if you were to dig back on anyone's past, I'm sure you could find some stuff just as bad or even worse than Simu Liu's stuff. It happens all the time. People find this stuff all the time. Simu Liu was just pretty unlucky and it happened to him, but I'm sure that any actor that you want to, I'm sure that you can go back and find some stuff on them if they grew up in the age of Twitter, and if they grew up in the age of social media or just talking online, having discourse online. I'm sure you could find this on anyone, man. It's just really unlucky for Simu Liu that it happened to him. But like I said, I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't sitting back and laughing at this situation, because it's these people that have been attacking me, these people that have been claiming Simu Liu as one of their own. they're now canceling Simu Liu. But he also says, Twitter is a slanderous place sometimes, and it feels good to shut down trolls and bad faith actors who want to drag your name through the mud. Well, you see, Simu, these same people who are trying to drag your name through the mud are the people that you have been pandering to, the people that you have been, trying to get on your side, and the people who you have been on their side as well. So they always eat their own, and you should always remember this. Everyone who's watching this video should always know that these cancel culture weirdos are the same people who are praising Simu Liu, and they will always eat their own. They will always do this whenever they have the chance because they want to prove that they are the wokest. They want to always prove that they are top woke, that they are king woke. That's what they want to do at all times. But the new response is to resurface Reddit comments that he made under the username nipped in the bud. Liu has since deleted the account, and I can't use a lot of these words on YouTube, but pretty much what he was saying is that being gay and being a pedo is kind of the same thing. They're both genetic mutations, I believe is what he was saying, and he was kind of sympathizing with the pedos. But honestly, I just think it's really funny. I think this whole situation is really funny considering what he did to all these other YouTubers. I tweeted this out, the lack of testosterone is strong in this one, where he tweeted out a picture or a screenshot of all these thumbnails from certain YouTubers, like I said earlier, that were just stating facts on why they thought this movie would fail. And I think that most of them, I'm not going to say all of them, because for one, I haven't seen all these videos, and for two, some of them do go a little bit overboard at times, just simply wanting these movies to fail. And when in my case, I don't want this movie to fail, I'm just simply predicting. I'm making a prediction based off of information that I have. Now, if you want to take that information and predict that the movie is going to make $1 billion, $2 billion, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do that. But I'm taking the information that I have, and I'm predicting that the movie, I honestly predicted that the movie will make 600 to 650 million, and I'm way off. It's going to make way less than that. So I predicted it kind of high as well. But a lot of people, even though I predicted $650 million, people were angry at me because they thought it would make a lot more than that. Well, you're even worse than me. You're even more wrong than I was. But anyway, I think it's hypocritical. I think it's funny because he tweeted out something like this, and then, of course, Ryan from RK Outpost is going to take the opportunity, and he should have, because this is a very funny situation. These weirdos, these cancel culture weirdos, are exposed for just being weirdos, for being weirdos. And Simu Liu, all these other people, they have to learn eventually to stop pandering to these people, because they will do this every opportunity that they get. They will always take down their own. They will always eat their own, because like I said earlier, they want to be viewed as king woke. So of course, RK Outpost tweets this picture out and puts LOL, the caption LOL over it, and says, "Is this what I'm supposed to do, Simu Liu?" And that's because of this tweet right here, or this Instagram post right here, where he tweeted out all of these, or he posted all of these screenshots of all these thumbnails and put LOL over it. RK Outpost took the opportunity to tweet out the screenshots of him talking about pedos and talking about gay people and put LOL over it. So I thought it was pretty funny. I thought it was a good joke, good tweet by Ryan. This whole situation is pretty funny. Like I said, don't support the cancelization of Simu Liu. I don't think that he should be fired. I don't think that he should be taken out of the MCU or anything like that. I think it's all idiotic. But at the same time, it is pretty funny because Simu Liu has been pandering to these weirdos, and now he feels the wrath of cancel culture. Now he feels the wrath of the weirdos that he has been pandering to. But let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. What do you think about Simu Liu being canceled? And what do you think about the actual stuff that he said about the pedos and about the gay people and all that stuff? Let me know what you think about the whole situation in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, links to have in the description as well. Thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.